Good late evening or early morning, everyone. Today is September 29th, Thursday. September 29th, Thursday. I'm now at Roma Street and waiting for my train to domestic airport as my second or third part of the journey here. So it's now Brisbane or Sydney time 4:25, which is because now Brisbane or Sydney it's 30 minutes ahead of Darwin, so Darwin time now is actually 3:25. So because I'm flying domestically, within Australia, so obviously I would take leave at the last stop, which is domestic airport. So I'm now at Roma Street as mentioned earlier. So it's all stops train to domestic airport from Roma Street. So the first stop is, as you can see, it's Central, followed by Fortitude Valley, Bowen Hills, Albion, Wooloowin, Eagle Junction, International Airport, and domestic airport. So it's actually an 8-stop all stops train from Roma Street to domestic airport, which is one of the most, if not common way to travel from Brisbane CBD to Brisbane, regardless of international or domestic airport, by public transport. And I will see you there in a few moments. So I'm already at Brisbane Domestic Airport, and check-in looks like this. I just scanned with my frequent flyer card, and then already get my bag tag, which should be extra because I already have my Q bag tag. I don't think I need to. And that's it. So it's a bit of a hassle checking in and drop my bags because whatever issues. So just now I want a paper boarding pass for my record, although I have it on my phone. So I kindly asked the staff to do it for me. I just need to show him my ID and then to just fix it for me. But for backdrop, some of the backdrop machines are not too good to me, so I have to ask for the same staff for help, and he kindly do it for me, scan my boarding pass after I put my bag, and then confirming the details correct, and there you go. And the check-in, it's pretty long, but anyways, my actual flight from Brisbane to Darwin, it's the not sure if you can see. Okay, wait, not here. It's actually here. The QF828 with the Wi-Fi logo from Brisbane to Darwin, departing at 6:30 Brisbane/Sydney time, which is again 6 o'clock in Darwin, because Darwin is 30 minutes behind of Brisbane and Sydney. Why I choose Darwin? Qantas. Well, here you can also fly Virgin Australia or Jetstar, which if you exit the station, you turn right instead of turning left. But because of the time, and also as you can see, not many people. It's actually quite a lot of people, and also the price, especially during the school holiday. Flying at this time, Qantas QF828 from Brisbane to Darwin, it's relatively the wise choice to do so. So now I should quickly join the queue and prepare for my flight, Qantas QF828 from Brisbane to Darwin, the state capital of Queensland to the state capital of the Northern Territory. So my flight Qantas QF828 from Brisbane to Darwin departs at that gate 22, which is basically the closest gate after you leave the security. But I went all the way over here for better plane spotting. That's my aircraft. Yes, that's the aircraft I'm flying to. It's a obviously Qantas Boeing 737-800. As you can see, the registration number, it's VH-VXN. VH-VXN. So there are 3 rows of 2-2 in business class, 3 rows of 2-2, yes, and then 27 rows of 3-3 in economic class, which I'm gonna flying with. on this Qantas Boeing 737-800, and the special delivery, as you can see, not sure if you can see, it says Fremantle, or some people might call it Freo in a short form. Extra information, Fremantle, it's a suburb southwestern of Perth CBD, which I've been to twice before. But anyway, that is my aircraft I'm flying to at gate 22, which is right there, but I just came here for better plane spotting. Qantas Boeing 737-800, registration number VH-VXN, QF828 from Brisbane to Darwin. Again, I mean in economy, and also from the state capital here in Queensland to the top end, the state capital of the Northern Territory. So while the ground staff are loading the bags on the plane, well, I could not see my bag. Probably it has already been loaded on the plane, but anyways, this is one of the older, not sure if the oldest Qantas Boeing 737-800, because regardless of business class, as you can probably see for a bit, or economy class, there is no like touchscreen TV, but there is one like which will, I believe, will drop during the flight, like after departing or before landing. So there's no like TV, but you can hold your tablet here for your own entertainment. But anyway, regardless of the older or the current, newest Boeing 737-800 in whatever business or economy, yes, I mean specifically economy because I'm flying economy, 5F, the second row of the economy class. You also get a coat hook, the tray table. You can fold it in half, and yes, but you can even you can't fold it in half, but you can move it back and forth. Here are some storage space for you, for my charger.
Good morning and a very warm welcome on board. To assist with our departure to Darwin today,
headset so that you can plug it as you enjoy the so-called entertainment box when it drops down later. Also, you get a safety instruction card, air sickness bag, and the in-flight magazine. You can also get a flywheel pack as usual, which consists of face mask and hand sanitizing wipes. But because I'm now in Queensland or Northern Territory, it's no longer mandatory, or in general, it's no longer mandatory to wear a mask on all Australian domestic flights. So, and I'm comfortable enough not wearing a mask, so I don't give a shit. I did not get the flywheel pack. The seat pitch or leg room, as you can see, it's 30 inches, which is still pretty comfortable, even though I put my bag under the seat for this 4-ish hour flight up to the top end, which is even longer than Trans-Tasman, because it's Trans-Tasman is only 3-ish hours, but it's still pretty comfortable, 30 inches, and between every 2 seats, although there's no universal power socket, but every 2 seats you will share 2 USB ports. I already used one, and then the seat width, it's 17.2 inches, and the recline, if you want to, it's 5 inches. The headrest, it's adjustable, which is good if you want to lay down or rest. For now, I still get the whole half of row 5 to myself, but there are still passengers boarding, not sure. But anyways, this is my seat 5F, the second row of the economy class on this Qantas Boeing 737-800 QF828 from Brisbane to Darwin, the state capital of Queensland, to the top end, the state capital of the Northern Territory.
The home of Qantas. Give us your attention for the next few minutes to make your journey a safe one, as we take a journey through 100 years of innovation and Australian spirit.
to Navro 504 biplane, made from timber and canvas. Convoy on a Qantas Points 737. Sounds a bit flasher than this, old girl.
In the 1930s, Qantas are world leaders in aviation innovation, with fully enclosed cabins and even seatbelts. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the clasp into the buckle and tighten by pulling the strap. You can undo your seatbelt by lifting the flap. Keep it done low and tight during takeoff, landing, and whenever the seatbelt sign is on. That includes infants and children. While seated at other times, we recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened.
Welcome to Australia's first international airport, right here on Sydney Harbour. Our life jackets look like this. Yours are a little more modern. You'll find one under your seat, next to it, or in the leg rest. Remove your life jacket from the pouch by pulling the tab. Put it over your head, pass the strap around your waist, flip at the front, then tighten. There's a red tag and mouthpiece for inflation, and a whistle and mark. And remember, only inflate your life jacket after you leave the aircraft. If oxygen is required, a mask will drop from above. Pull down firmly to activate the oxygen. Put it on quickly and tighten the strap. Oxygen will flow without the bag inflating. Fit your own mask first and then help others.
In the unlikely event of an emergency, you should be familiar with the brace position appropriate to your seat. If you can reach the seat in front, brace by placing your forehead on the back of the seat, hold your lower legs and put your hands on your knees. If you're seated behind the bulkhead, or you can't reach the seat in front, lean as far forward as you can and hold on to your lower legs.
Welcome to the 1960s, when Qantas brought the world closer together.
The video shepherd there, she's only going to leave.
Welcome to the street. Take a moment to locate your exit as the cabin crew point them out. It might be behind you. To remember your nearest exit, count the number of rows between you and that exit. Lights will guide you to your exits. Your crew members are pointing them out now. Welcome to the 1970s, when Qantas first introduced business class.
Before you get underway, make sure all your bags are in the overhead locker or under the seat in front of you.
Smoking isn't allowed on Qantas flights anymore. Your aircraft is fitted with smoke detectors, including in the toilets, so there's no smoking until you're back on the ground. This includes e-cigarettes, whatever they are.
It was a Qantas employee, Jack Grant, who invented the very first inflatable escape slide raft. Your aircraft today is fitted with escape slides, which the crew will operate in an emergency. If you need to evacuate, leave all items behind. Slide, leaning forward, with your hands on your knees.
The 90s saw another first for Qantas in the flying art of one-hour dreaming. You can read more about what we're doing today in your Qantas magazine, located in your seat pocket. It's time to ensure that your seat back is upright and your tray table is stowed. If you've missed anything, it's on your safety card, also in your seat pocket.
Your crew are here to help, so please follow their instructions at all times.
Whether you're starting your journey or heading home,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you for showing respect to each other and our crew. Thank you for your loyalty.
Thank you for your support.
And thank you for your attention. Have a great flight.
how it does. So I've already switched my phone into flight mode. Then I go to Wi-Fi. Switch on the Wi-Fi. And then go to Qantas free Wi-Fi. And then enter the Qantas free Wi-Fi network. Connect. And you have to wait for this ad. It's default muted, but I keep it muted in order not to disturb other passengers. Oh, and it's already connected. How good is this? And although there is no in-flight TV over here, but you can still use the Qantas Entertainment app, which you need to download before the flight. Wi-Fi network on Qantas domestic flight. Most of them, particularly for this Boeing 737. So the non-foldable but movable, in terms of back and forth tray table, it's it's pretty good. In terms of size, large enough to place my laptop, and I will show you how to connect the in-flight Wi-Fi on my laptop. Personal devices per passenger, and the speed so far it's pretty good, even though the flight is pretty full. Pretty full, but not actually full, because there is still one spare seat beside me, and between me and also the aisle seat passenger who's seat at 5D. So the meal service began more than an hour into the flight on this 4-ish hour flight to Darwin. So every passenger got a bottle of water. There are two options for economy passengers such as me. I I got the hot option, which is scrambled eggs with sausage and, as you can see, some bits of ham, beans and spinach as well. The alternative option is the cold option with some fruit and banana bread. For drink, I got myself a cup of tea and with some milk and sugar, which is inside the cutlery box. So regardless of your flight, I mean, how long or how short, you will at least get one meal on Qantas, flight. Even in domestic economy class. And since for this flight distance 4-ish hours from Brisbane to Darwin, you get a hot meal. Like a proper meal, not like those refreshments on those shorter domestic flights. And again, I opted for the hot food option. So even though I'm only flying economy, I can actually use the business class toilet, which is at the front of the aircraft. Well, there's only one toilet for business class at the front, as mentioned earlier, and also 2 economy at the back. But for some reason, they did not block the access between business and economy classes during the flight, so I can use here right now before landing into Darwin Airport. So you get the you can adjust the wind if you want to inside the toilet. That's the if you want to do the shit and pool. The baby bassinet if you're traveling with infants. Obviously there are infants on this flight. And another for sanitizing or other purposes. You get the whatever aircraft cleaner, I think, to just clean the exterior for better hygiene purposes. Some tissue papers, soap, rubbish bin, push to flush the toilet, tissue, handrail just in case there is some turbulence, and obviously last but not least, coat crew. We are less than an hour to land Darwin, and the cabin crew gave us last bit of snack, which is window chocolate. So as we are about to descend into Darwin Airport, how do I feel about this flight? Well, Brisbane Airport on this early morning, well 6-ish, not sure if it's called early morning, it's quite a lot of people in terms of Qantas terminal itself. There are flights that fly mostly interstate, but also some intrastate within Queensland. So the terminal, Qantas domestic enjoy the video in terms of the flow and the information wise. Again, so-called COVID-19 restrictions, obviously no more restrictions on interstate to the Northern Territory from Queensland and also New South Wales, if you include in the past 7 days. Masks are no longer mandatory on all domestic flights, although if you feel more comfortable, you can always get the firewall pack, which consists of masks and hand sanitizing wipes at the boarding gate, but I'm comfortable enough not to wear it, so I did not get it. So yeah, enjoy the landing into Darwin, and last but not least, give a like to this video in terms of the flow and also how this information helps
Welcome to Darwin. Qantas would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the lands and waterways on which we live, work and over which we fly. We pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. Local time is 10:15 a.m. And please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is off. As always, smoking, vaping and the use of e-cigarettes is not permitted while disembarking or throughout the terminal. Please take care when opening the overhead lockers as baggage may have moved and could fall out. Before leaving, ensure you check your seat and seat pocket for any personal items, and please take any used masks and wipes with you. If you can reach your phone, you may now turn off flight mode. On behalf of all of us here at Qantas and One World, thank you for choosing to fly with us. If you're visiting Darwin, we hope you enjoy your stay, and of course to those returning, welcome